one of the first things to go in any disaster from the stores are batteries. So get your batteries now. Now it's middle of 2011, and I bought these batteries at Costco, and they says best used by 2017. So these batteries are good for 5 years. Buy them. If you've got them for a couple of years, buy another box, and then you've got a bunch of AA batteries available to you. That's a good way to go. You know, I'm a big fan of using rechargeable batteries, because these will, you know, once you use these and they're used up, they're gone. Here you can charge these thousands of times and you reuse them. I really like these Eneloop batteries. I'll have a link at the bottom in the description. Very, very good. I've bought several different kinds of batteries in the past. The Eneloop are the best. This is the best charger I've found. I'll have a link down below. Great charger. It'll charge up all the different sizes of the batteries that you have, including 9-volt battery. The nice thing I like about the Eneloop is that you can take one of these, put it into a jacket from Eneloop, and then it turns into a D-size battery. So you can take a AA and turn it into a D-size battery. So I'd recommend you get, for my house, we have AA and AAA batteries, and then we're ordering some of those jackets to put these into, make them a D-size. We don't have anything that takes a C-size battery. Now, what are you going to use those batteries in? Well, you want to have light. This is kind of my tactical light that I keep next to my bed. I got this at Sam's Club, but I actually found a better deal at Costco. Let me go get that for you. This is, well, actually my wife found this, and she bought it, and I said, hey, where'd you get that tactical light? She said at Costco. I got 350 Lumen tactical lights, including the batteries for each tactical light, for $15. What a screaming good deal. These are LEDs, so they don't use, they're very, very conservative on power, but very bright. They have several different modes. It says here it'll last 4 hours on low beam, or 1 hour on high beam, and they have different modes here. So I take a look at this. It has strobe and so forth. But if you're looking for a high intensity tactical flashlight, and if Costco still has this available, this is the best deal I've found. Very well built, very bright, and very functional. Something else you're going to want are possibly to light up a room, and that's where these LED lanterns come in, because they send out a very large, warm light throughout the room that everybody can enjoy. So instead of everybody using their individual flashlights, you can have one lantern, and it'll fill up the room. This is an excellent lantern. This is new from Coleman, and it actually does use, this has 200 lumens, but because the LED in it makes it run 3 times longer than the other Coleman lanterns out there. I don't know if you can see that. So this actually runs for, I think it's like 36 hours or something like that. 60 hours. And you'll need you'll need D-size batteries in here, and that's why I would use those Eneloop jackets to make D-size batteries, and those go inside of there. So what my favorite source of light is a headlamp, because I can keep my hands free and go about my business. And this is LED. I keep AAA batteries, rechargeable and non-rechargeable ones available for that headlamp, and I use that headlamp all the time. You get whatever you want. You know, you can get these all over the place. They have different features and so forth. I always kind of look for ones that are bright and have long battery life. So getting batteries, having light is a really important thing about preparing for any disaster. You're going to want to have light, and batteries go, like I said, very fast in the store, so make sure you have all these things on hand. You don't have to get everything at once. I certainly didn't. And as you see a good deal, you run across a good product, pick it up, and slowly, surely you'll have everything that you need for your disaster. One other thing, of course, you have food on hand. You want to make sure, in your situation, you may want to have a bug-out bag. You want to have at least 3 days worth of food or water in that bug-out bag. You know, we keep our pantry stocked and the refrigerator full, and we've got the garden to help us with that. Another thing you want to have would be some cash, small denomination bills, 1s and 5s, 2s if you have them. But small denomination bills, so because you may go to the grocery store or the gas station and they may not have electricity to run their credit card machine, but you can use cash to buy your things. The last thing you may need to have, because this is a real life here, is something to protect yourself against looters and people who may not think of you as a valued human being. So make sure you have some personal protection. You all know that I like my little Ruger LCP. I keep it in my pocket. I've got a laser on it because a lot of the problems happen at night, and so I have a laser. Kind of it's a point and shoot. But find out what will work best for you so that you can be protected in any kind of disaster. So if you prepare for a hurricane, if you prepare for earthquake, if you prepare for whatever kind of disaster you feel might be in your area, you're actually preparing for multiple things. I prepare for a situation where I have no water, no electricity, no fuel, public fuel like no natural gas, no first responders, no medical support, nothing. I prepare where I'm on my own, and I need to be able to provide for my family, at least for the initial 72 hours. I do prepare long term, and I am preparing for a 1-year event. So I figure if I'm prepared for a 1-year event, then I'm prepared for a 6-month event, or a 3-month, or a 3-week event, or 3-day event. Of course, if you're going to have rechargeable batteries, you need to have a source to charge those batteries. And that's why I have solar panel and a battery bank to be able to run the appliances in my home, but also to charge the batteries. But you could just simply get a very small single solar panel, and you could put that in, run into a battery, and charge up these rechargeable batteries here. A good example of that would be the Harbor Freight kit. Would be perfect for recharging batteries.